Hello and welcome to the video with me, Winner Android, with another video of Weekly Andrew, in which, don't really have that much to talk about here for this week again, for some reason. This week I didn't even have any games to play, to be honest, but yeah, whatever. Moving on to anime, in which I guess I'll start off with the Grimoire of Zero, considering I did actually get around to watching that this week. Which is good considering, Dawn of the Witch moving forward still. But yeah, I enjoyed the Grimoire of Zero more than I was actually expecting, which is probably going to be the same for every single other anime that I've actually been planning on watching, but haven't yet. So yeah, I kind of enjoy most anime I watch, so I have no idea why I have so many anime that I just can't get myself around to actually watching. But whatever. Story-wise, when it comes to the Grimoire of Zero, well, I saw every single plot twist coming. I'll leave it at that. The most surprising thing that actually happens throughout the entire episode was Alibus kissing Yohei at the end of the anime. That's the most surprising thing that happens throughout the entire thing. But at the very least, one thing it definitely did do is actually help me understand this world while I watched Dawn of the Witch. Considering I went back to kind of look at the first episode again of Dawn of the Witch, and yeah, I understand the conversations going on, and that's a lot more now. Since I actually know the context and everything, considering all that's happened in the Grimoire of Zero. And so far, when it comes to Dawn of the Witch, Albus and Hold'em both were in the first episode there, and we first see Zero and Yohei in episode 3, and also now episode 4 as well, though we still barely have actually seen Zero. But she is there. And so far, when it comes to Dawn of the Witch at this point, with Zero and Yohei, I'm honestly just enjoying how the anime is kind of trying to make them look like the bad guys here. Despite it being obvious that they are not, considering I've watched the Grimoire Zero. So, yeah. I'm going to take a guess that the students' training started the moment they got close to the village. And that's what everything is that's going on right now. It's just training, and none of them have actually realized it yet. But yeah, don't actually have anything else to say there so far. So I guess I'll move on to Trapped in a Dating Sim. I don't really have anything to actually mention here. But yeah, Duel with the Prince's Friends, in which I was kind of wondering while watching it if we'd actually get to the prince or not during the episode, which it didn't. And yeah, that's going to be in the next episode and probably take up like the first half of the episode or something. Because it obviously has to take up like half the episode, right? But for the most part, I am definitely actually enjoying this. Especially with how savage the main character is when it comes to all these other guys. Yeah. That's the main thing I think that's making me enjoy this currently. But moving on to the next thing, which is Kobayashi. Which kind of surprised me actually seeing this pop up. But yeah, OVA thing or whatever for the second season where Chloe visits Japan. And yeah, don't actually have much else to say here either, besides the fact that Saikawa basically got just as attached to Chloe as she is to Kana. Yeah, Saikawa, are you okay? But overall, we basically saw all the characters in Kobayashi, and of course, each one of them kind of had their little bit of time, with an exception to like Lukoa and Shota. Those are the only two that didn't really get any kind of time, to be honest, in that entire episode. But yeah, don't actually really have anything to say here, as I said. So yeah, that's basically all the anime that I actually had to mention here. Very short, I know. But, yeah. As I mentioned before, I didn't really play any games this week. Mainly because nothing actually got any updates, for once. So, yeah. Guess the only thing I could technically play is like Corrupted Kingdoms. But that gets an update every single week, and this week was the 1 week that the developer takes off every 2 months. But besides that, I did finally get around to making that War Thunder video I was saying I was going to do 2 months ago, in which I did better than I was expecting to in those battles, considering 4 kills in 3 of the 4 games I played. That's pretty good for me. But I only played 4 battles, because I kind of just started getting bored of it, because, yeah, burned out a ton on that game. And years later, still can't really get into it. Though I was actually enjoying it in those 4 battles I played, until I kind of just got bored. And I'm also kind of surprised at how well I actually did audio for that video as well. Considering I didn't actually test anything at all, I completely forgot about that when I went to record that video and actually test the volume levels and everything. But thankfully, I already had everything set up perfectly, to be honest, so the game wouldn't be overpowering my voice at all, which is great. And also, I'm apparently shadow banned on Twitter, which I only kind of just learned because I just looked it up. So yeah, I'm apparently shadow banned on Twitter, despite the fact that I don't actually ever tweet anything. Yeah, I don't understand that. Why am I shadow banned? Because I don't tweet anything. Why would I be shadow banned? The only thing that's on my Twitter, to be honest, are just links to my videos. That's it. So, yeah, no idea why I'm shadow banned on Twitter, but I am. And also, once again, when it comes to streaming on Twitch and everything, I will do that when I get to 100 subscribers. Unless I actually get around to doing it beforehand. But the deadline basically is 100 subscribers. At that point, I will get myself to do it no matter what. Which I seriously do want to do, considering I think I could get around actually stream quite often, which would be great, I think. And all of the streams I do will go up onto YouTube. And they will all be on my main channel here, considering I don't really see the point in uploading them on another channel just for the VODs. Considering if you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. So, yeah. I honestly don't know what else to actually talk about right now, despite how short this video is, because I honestly really don't have that much to talk about. Not enough happening. There's not enough happening in anime that I'm watching. It's all just feels like there's not enough in each episode for me to really talk about it, which is annoying. Though I guess there are some anime that have stuff to talk about, but the things I kind of want to talk about when those are kind of things I feel like would just be better to hold off on until damn anime's over. Though I guess there is the one anime that started airing this week that I completely forgot about until I got a notification on Mal about it airing. Yeah, started an entire week late. And it's going to have 24 episodes. Which doesn't really make sense. 24 episodes, and it starts a week, basically an entire month late into the season. Which means it's going to continue airing all the way until into the first month of the fall season. Yeah, that's going to be airing for a while. One more thing to mention. New outro for my videos. Guess that's something to mention here. Kind of redesigned it a bit, considering previously I just had a subscribe thing on there, along with a playlist for the video that it's part of the series of, I guess. So That's what I previously had, and now I've added one more thing onto it, which is basically just recommended video for viewer. So, yeah, nice change there, I guess. Using up more space in the screen and everything, which is good. Though it's honestly annoying actually making those outros, considering YouTube doesn't actually provide anything to help you make stuff like that. Considering you can only put that stuff in a certain area on the screen, considering that outside edges and everything, you can't place anything. You can only place it within, yeah, something like this. An area like that, though a bit bigger and closer to the edges. So, yeah, I had to mess around quite a bit just to get this simple outro made, which is literally just text of saying more videos and subscribe. That's it. Yeah, it took me quite a while to actually make, because YouTube provides absolutely nothing to help you make stuff like that. Yeah, but at least I got something new there, I guess. But that's will be the end of this video, since I don't have anything else to actually talk about. So, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next one. Bye bye.